take what Shalini just addressed forward as well. What are the changes that you've been able to bring about within the organization to stem the attrition, to ensure that you don't have that leaky pipeline? What has worked there and what hasn't?
First of all, thank you for having me here. It's an interesting era that we are in today, especially from the IT perspective. When the technologies are changing very rapidly, every day is an opportunity and is an equal opportunity for all. So from that point of view, organization has realized that this is the time to tap the potential of that workforce which is not leveraged well today. And from percentage point of view, we know that we have a long way to go ahead. However, what we have today is a good entry-level percentage, as she already pointed out. And how do we nurture this in the journey of going to mid-level, senior level, and obviously at the top, at the C-level? So organization has been trying to bring back the workforce which has left in between, like many others already have talked about it. But the challenge IT has here today is the technology becomes legacy. You would have left a career like 5 years ago. Now, how do you bring back the workforce? And when you bring back, they should have the same zeal and motivation to work. So what we're trying to do is to really bridge the skill gap through a focused upskilling program and bring them back to the mainstream and give a career opportunity. And it is fair. Now you're not replacing your men colleague, but you're strengthening your workforce. And similarly, we have other various programs, while formal educations, like, licensing with business school or mentorship programs, internal mobility opportunities, and having a leadership council giving a fair opportunity based on the potential and not by proof. So that's very important. So the organization is very conscious about it, and we are trying to bring in various policies and the interventions that is required to try to bridge the gap, but challenges persist.
Do you feel, you're all talking about we're now living in an era of Gen AI and so on and so forth. Do you feel more optimistic about the fact that we are going to be able to create equal opportunity workspaces?
Optimistic, of course.
Or will the distance be even further widened?
So optimistic only because today the opportunities are equal. Because you don't have a start point problem. The technologies are disrupting every day. So that way I'm very opportunistic. I'm optimistic. However, from the intervention point of view, there's a lot more to do. There are unconscious bias. There are cognitive biases. So many things that we have to address. And it should be a collective affair. It can't be done in a silo, trying to figure out, one policy, one intervention, this should be across the society, this should be across the geos, this should be across, every gender.
All hands have to be on deck if we need to dial things up. But,